Alright, man. Let's check out how Destro's doing in the War Within, shall we? Oh god. What's this? What is this? Boys! It's gonna be a good expansion! Alright, what is up there, guys? This is Cobb, and this is the War Within beta. Is this working as intended? Probably not. Let's check out what's going down, man. So the Hell Caller build that we are currently running, probably bugged to hell, by the way. This is probably not working as intended, and I'm not going to focus too much on the specifics of the build right now and how things are working over here in the destro tree and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing some build videos in just a little bit, but what I do want to draw attention to is some key components in the Hell Caller hero talents that are making this thing tick as it is right now. So the Hell Caller tree, you get Wither, which replaces Immolate. It's basically an instant cast Immolate that can generate stacks via Blackened Soul. So you basically put Wither on a bunch of targets, then whenever you spend Soul Shards, right, by spamming the crap out of Chaos Bolt, preferably, does not actually work with Shadowburn right now. That's a detail that we should throw in there. That may be a bug, but hey. So you spam Chaos Bolts, you spend Soul Shards, and it increases the stacks on Wither. Now, why is that good? Because Blackened Soul, with the Seeds of Demise talent, Blackened Soul damage increased by 30%. When Blackened Soul deals damage, you have a chance to gain Ritual of Ruin. Ritual of Ruin, as we know, is over here in the Destro tree, and that makes it so that your next Chaos Bolt casts twice as quick and also consumes no Soul Shards. Then if we pan on a little bit further down, we also go into Avatar of Destruction, which, yeah, consuming Ritual of Ruin summons an Overfiend for 8 seconds, generating 1 Soul Shard fragment every 0.5 seconds while the Overfiend is active, and it casts Chaos Bolt at 80% effectiveness at its summoner's target, resulting in the overflow of Chaos Bolts that we have just seen. Now, is this working as intended? Almost definitely not. It reads, at least, like the Overfiend should only be casting 1 Chaos Bolt, not 10,000. But as it is right now, this is what we got. So we go ahead, we apply Wither to all of these little dummies right here, get a Havoc up on that son of a gun, throw out a Conflag, drop the Infernal, and then we just go to town, as you can well see, and just spam the hell out of Bolts of Chaos, and we just summon like 10,000 Overfiends beside us. No! We're crashing the server, boys! This is too much power! Oh god. I mean, it's still pretty goddamn glorious, even when the server tries to crash on us like that. As you can well see, completely balanced, ready to go live, boys. I mean, let's be real, that's not making it to life, right? Not working as intended, but it is hilarious for what it is right now. Alright, next up, boys, we're going to talk about the Diabolist spec, because let me tell you something, I think that Diabolist might actually be the go-to for Destruction Warlock PvP. That might be controversial as all hell, but hear me out, goddammit. And hey man, as we switch spec over here, if you're enjoying the coverage of the beta so far, I'm going to be doing all kinds of War Within beta videos for yours to check out. If you want to support these videos, then there is an extremely easy way that you can help support me on this channel. I mentioned in yesterday's video that my current job is actually running a Raid Shadow Legends channel for Game Leap. And so if you want to support the videos and help keep the videos flowing, all you got to do to support me is click on the promo link down below at the top of the video description and create a Raid Shadow Legends account using that promo link. It's a big ask, I know, but hey, it's also way cheaper than Patreon, and it's way faster too. If you happen to actually play some Raid Shadow Legends while you're at it with that promo link, you can head on over to the Raid channel as well. We've got all kinds of guides over there, authored by me, so you know that the info's good. Thanks, boys, for anybody who does take the time to do that. Alright, man, back to the build breakdowns. Alright, man, so what is the Diabolist hero talent tree all about? Well, it all just hinges on the ability number 1 here, which is a passive Diabolic Ritual. Spending a Soul Shard grants Diabolic Ritual for 20 seconds, so you basically always have a Diabolic Ritual buff ticking, by the way, and the idea is to make it expire as quickly as possible, and you do that by spending Soul Shards, right? Every Soul Shard you spend reduces its duration by 1 second. It goes on to say, when Diabolic Ritual expires, you gain Demonic Art, causing your next Soul Shard spending spell, including Shadowburn this time, to summon an Overlord, Mother of Chaos, or Pit Lord that unleashes a devastating attack against your enemies. They're not all devastating, but what Diabolist is consistent, right? And bro, when you summon a Pit Lord, this son of a gun smacks, right? Summoning a Pit Lord causes... Oh god, yeah, I forgot about Ruination too. So you summon the Pit Lord, he hits really hard, then you get Ruination. Call down a demon-infested meteor from the depths of the Twisting Nether, dealing 1.2 million chaos damage on impact. That's normal, that's non-crit, it can crit, and it slaps, dude. Well, how embarrassing. I'm clearly out of practice at summoning fell hunters. Oh, there he is. Obey me, fiend! Alright, so just to walk you all through these happy little buffs right here, we have the Diabolic Ritual of Overlord ticking up first. The Overlord is kind of the crappiest, and as you can see, as soon as that expires, this then becomes demonic at Overlord. So if you just spend one Shadow Band here, bam! It will summon an Overlord who just Leroy's in, does a little slap of damage, and that's about it. The Overlord, by the way, by far feeling like the weakest. He's just kind of a filler. You want to get through the Overlord as quick as you can, right, if you're running this build. Next up is going to be Mother of Chaos, which when we summon Mother of Chaos, she does a little kind of noodle spam of damage, and then what she does is empower your next Incinerate to be almost instant cast. It's very, very quick indeed. So if we go ahead, we summon her with our next Soul Shard spending spell. She fires the noodles, bit of tickle damage. Not that impressive, but we do get this super, super fast cast Incinerate. No, I wasn't quick enough. The buff expired. I'm the worst content creator in the world. Well, it's not that impressive anyway. It's just a fast cast Incinerate that does more damage. Next up, we've got the good old Pit Lord, who, if we just, again, bam, throw this guy out. Cool. A much, much more powerful channel of damage. And our Chaos Bolt then becomes this. Ha! Oh, 1.8 million. Normal, boys. Very, very hard to stop that cast as well. You guys saw that cast time. That cast time wasn't playing no games. And so, yeah, I don't know, dude. I genuinely feel like this build is probably going to be the way to go. Yes, you have to cast your Immolate, but you're also not relying on the Immolate to do the bulk of your damage, right? It's not like the Wither spell, like we just saw. Of course, we still get procs from this son of a gun, so that's tight as well. And you're just kind of spam summoning demons. That's it. That's the build. You can't tell me that this isn't kind of glorious. I sort of love it, man. And what I like about this build is, again, it's just that much more consistent in its damage output. I feel like as well, as long as you are kind of timing your best rotations around this big guy, and you throw out the huge damage meteor ball as such, and blah, 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 it's much, much kind of harder hitting bursts of damage once every like 20 or 30 seconds. It also doesn't have the weakness of the Wither build either. Sorry, the Hellcaller style build, where your Wither, a lot of your Ritual of Ruin procs, right, with Seeds of Their Demise, all of that stuff, and even, honestly, Malevolence as well, which we didn't even cover yet. We should probably go ahead and click that and show off that as well. Wither has the big problem of being very, very easy to dispel in PvP, and you're really putting a lot of your power and all of your eggs in the Wither basket if you go into Hellcaller in PvP. And I don't know, bro, I'm just not that big of a believer in... I mean, Christ, this is no dispel projection, right? That's the long and short of it. So as long as a healer is just spam dispelling your Wither whenever he sees that you're trying to pop, then I don't know, you're just asking to get wrecked. Will you be able to keep the Withers up? It's tough to call, man. It's very, very tough to call indeed, to be honest. I might be totally wrong on this. Either which way, I do feel like Diabolist is the more fun of the two builds. It's definitely the more cinematic of the two builds. And so, hell, if I'm looking to make PvP videos in the War Within, I can see myself just going Hellcaller just for that. But let's also check out good old Malevolence, which we're going to mouse over just here. So the final skill is a 1-minute cooldown Malevolence ability on the Hellcaller tree. Dark magic erupts from you and corrupts your soul for 20 seconds, causing enemies suffering from your Wither to take a bunch of Shadow Flame damage, and also increase their Wither stack count by 3. While corrupted, your active Withers are acute. Don't know what that means, by the way. I'm guessing it just means they just do more damage, I guess. And your haste is increased by 15%, and Chaos Bolt grants 1 additional stack of Wither. What does that look like? Well, it looks a wee bit something like this. So let's just go ahead and just Wither everything. While we're here. I guess I should have Havoc that guy. It's all good. Okay. Throw out like 1 Chaos Bolt, and then we'll go ahead and pop Malevolence. So you go, BAM! Literally nothing happened. It didn't shoot out any damage at all. And by the way, yeah, again, like this build might look super, super OP because of this absolute nonsense. But don't let this fool you. Again, Chaos Incarnate, it's supposed to only be, no, never mind, Avatar of Destruction. The Overfiend, I'm pretty sure, is only supposed to be shooting out 1 Chaos Bolt, right? Let's have a second attempt at Malevolence if we can see if we can actually get it to work. It's supposed to shoot out a burst of damage at all of your targets affected by Wither, and it didn't seem to do that just now. Okay, so let's try this again, but a little bit closer pushed in this time. We go ahead, we apply the Withers, blah, 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 blah. And let's just pop the Malevolence right away. Oh, they just kind of burst for damage. So it doesn't actually have like a particularly impressive animation or anything. Oh my god, the demons are spawning under me. Look at this. Oh god. Oh, it's just so dumb, dude. What is going on down here? Oh, dude, I could do this all night, man. I could do this all night. All right, man, so what are my first impressions overall? Honestly, it kind of feels like Destro just plays like it played in Dragonflight. I feel like the core gameplay style, gameplay loop, whatever you want to call it, rotation, feels very, very similar indeed, especially from a PvP perspective. Not a whole lot has actually changed. That said, these new hero talents have effectively added so much flavor and so much spice and just so much awesomosity to the way that things feel that, yeah, I'm pretty damn excited, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit scared of what other classes and specs might now have up their sleeves, you know? Bit of a terrifying thought if this is how good Destro feels. What the hell are Unholy DKs doing? What are the rogues doing, man? You gotta watch them, you know? I will say I made a lot of assumptions in this video as well. I'm assuming that a couple of things are not working, particularly in the Hellcaller hero talents. I may, in fact, be wrong about these things. Like I said, this is just a first impressions video, but I gotta tell you the truth. My first impressions are a solid, like, 8.5 out of 10. I'm feeling pretty damn good about this. But hey, never mind what I think. What do you guys think about this? More videos coming very, very soon, boys. One covering the specifics of a potential Diabolist build, as well as one video covering the Hellcaller style build. So stay tuned for that. And again, if you want to help to continue to support these videos, I beseech you, by creating a Raid Shadow Legends account, by clicking the link down below at the top of the video description, you ensure that videos are going to continue on this channel for the entirety of the War Within. That is seriously how much it helps me out, boys. So thanks, guys. God damn it. I'm going to catch all of y'all just a tad bit later, man. Damn, it's good to be back.